Hi, my name is Mike German. I'm a fellow with the Brennan Center for Justice at NYU Law School. Today I'm with Danielle Brian, who is the Executive Director of the Project on Government Oversight, which is a nonpartisan organization that looks at government waste, fraud, and abuse, looks to expose it, and advocate for more open government. Can you tell me, this project is focusing specifically on intelligence activities and intelligence agencies and national security efforts. Can you tell me some cases that POGO has worked on that has exposed waste, fraud, and abuse in the intelligence and national security agencies?
Sure. Well, I mean, the truth is, because of the level of secrecy in intelligence, I can't say we've had a lot of activity in the intelligence agencies per se, but certainly in the broader national security community from the Pentagon. Of course, our organization was founded by Pentagon whistleblowers who were concerned about the kind of wasteful spending, like the $7,600 coffee pot and the $2,600 toilet seat. So that sort of basic, ridiculous overpricing of spare parts at the Department of Defense, to the multi-billion-dollar wasteful programs at the Department of Energy's National Nuclear Security Agency. They're the agency within the Department of Energy that runs all of our nuclear weapons labs.
And when there's waste, fraud, and abuse in these agencies, how does that affect their effectiveness in actually accomplishing their missions?
Well, I mean, the basic truth is that wasted money means that the money that is supposed to go to actually perform the function and mission of the agency isn't happening. It's going to things that are either non-productive or even perhaps counterproductive. Certainly what we see, for example, in the Department of Energy and the nuclear weapons labs, is that you have programs that are reducing people's confidence in the entire system. And so it really has a bigger impact than just a waste of money.
So these agencies have armies of internal compliance officers, auditors, inspector generals, privacy and civil liberties officers. Yeah. How do those function, and why would somebody go to POGO instead of one of those agencies?
Well, one of the things that I have found really interesting and it's sort of validating to me is that studies are showing that even in the private sector, they're finding that incidents of fraud is rarely actually found by internal auditors. It's almost always from tips from whistleblowers, the people who are inside the system who are aware of the problem. So why would that be true? And one of the things that I know from my own organization's independent audits is that when you have an auditor come in and they want to make sure that you have a receipt for a $500 dinner, for example. So if you have the receipt, then it's fine, and the auditors are perfectly happy, but no one's saying, well, why was there a $500 dinner, and who are you having the dinner with? And so it's those people who have the understanding of the mission, the potential compromise of the mission by what's happening, and those are those whistleblowers. And rarely are people whose job it is functioning as an auditor are going to find that. And so we're finding that is also true for inspectors general. Really, the most important, from our perspective, insights they can get is often going to be from those insiders that come to them, the whistleblowers.